Hey guys, Khalid from Cricket Fanatics magazine here. I'm here with Keshav Maharaj. So excited to speak to you again, Keshav. First and foremost, how are you feeling? Such a quick turnaround. You were just in Australia.
Yeah, it's been very quick turnaround, but happy to be a part of such an amazing event. I think it's about recharging the batteries and getting ready for the next one ahead.
Awesome. So can I first ask you about, before we get into the Joburg Super Kings and the Durban Super Giants and all of those type of things and the SA20 and everything, I just want to ask you first about the World Cup. How are you feeling after that World Cup? It was obviously for us as fans, we were very heartbroken as well. I'm sure you did feel, because you put in everything. We could see it on the field.
Yeah, I think it's going to take some time to come over something like that. I think last year we won 4 out of 5, and although we didn't qualify, there was a lot of positives, and we could make a peace with a lot of things. But I think this year, having come so close, it did hurt to go down the way we did, having two golden opportunities to make the semis after a long time. I think it would have done the boys a world of justice. So the guys were really broken and disappointed. Like I said, it's going to take a bit of time, but we've got a test series to look forward to. Well, a few of us have a test series to look forward to. So hopefully we can sort of mend the scars of what transpired in this last month.
What do you think went wrong in that final game? Do you think it's maybe because you needed the momentum from Pakistan first and then getting into the Netherlands, or what do you think went wrong in that final game?
Yeah, I think from the way we started with the ball, probably just set the tone for the game. Obviously, the wicket wasn't an easy wicket, as we saw as the game went on. Lost wickets at crucial parts when we bowled. Probably the fielding wasn't up to scratch when we needed to, and then it was just almost like we were playing behind the 8 ball.
So, Keshav, I'm going to move on now. Thanks a lot for giving us some insight into the World Cup. Let's talk about the SA20. How excited are you about this new league? Obviously playing for your home team. So how are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm very excited, I think, to be a part of something of this magnitude. And, it's been a long time coming that South African cricket needed something of this caliber in this event. I'm really excited. Number one, I'm playing at Durban. And, looking forward to rubbing some shoulders with some formidable T20 cricketers around the world, gaining experience and knowledge from them. And, playing with Quinny. I always enjoy playing with Quinny. So looking forward to that.
What makes Quinny so special? He's such a calm guy. He's like always on his own, almost, it seems like it. But is he a guy that likes to go out and chill with everybody as well? Because he comes across as like an introvert almost.
Yeah, Quinny is shy, I'll put it that way. But I think when he's around people that he's familiar with, he's a very genuine character and a good guy to be around. A lot of wealth and knowledge and experience with him from the game. He probably knows my bowling better than anyone else, simply because he's always keeping to me, and just learning about how he thinks about the game is obviously phenomenal for my end. As a cricketer, you always want to keep growing, so to have that guy behind the stumps, it makes your life a touch more easier on the field.
Yeah. And when you have to give advice to youngsters, etc., because I'm trying to look at the scene and how to improve our T20 game. I've noticed certain issues that have been creeping up in our game locally, sometimes internationally. For example, the patience sometimes, especially with swinging deliveries up front in the power play, also with bowling. Sometimes just bowling simple lengths work. I spoke to Wayne and KG earlier on, and they gave me some nice insight and tips. From a spinning perspective, maybe how first-class cricket can help your game. Is it something that can help your T20 game?
Yeah, definitely. I've always said Test cricket's your pinnacle of your career, and the transition becomes a little bit easier simply because you know where the ball is going, and then it's easier to sort of adapt your game. But I think it's just about being one step ahead of the batter, doing your analysis, being able to know where you want the ball to land, playing with various types of pace, and that only comes to repetition. And the best form of practice is match practice. So if you're repeating it consistently in the game in the longer format, then genuinely more often than not, you should be executing that in the T20 game plans.
Just a message to the fans, please.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing the guys. Action-packed, glitz and glam, and some fun, exciting times for cricket in South Africa ahead.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, Kesh.
Thanks.